Boy, Mr. Trump, my name is Ethan, and I have a question for you. Do you believe in God? And if you do, what do you think His role is in everything that's happening in the world today? Trump. Well, Ethan, that's a very good question. One of the best I've heard, to be honest. You know, a lot of people ask me about God, and I can tell you, I believe in God. I believe He's watching over us, making sure we're doing the right things. America was founded on faith, on belief in something greater than ourselves. Some people forget that, but I don't. Boy, but if God is watching over us, why do so many bad things happen? Why do people suffer? Why do wars happen? If God is powerful, why doesn't He stop it? Trump. You know, Ethan, that's a tough one. People have been asking that question for thousands of years. I think God gives us freedom. Freedom to make choices, to do good or bad. Some people make great choices, fantastic choices, and they help others. But others? Not so much. They make terrible choices. God doesn't control everything like a puppet. Master, He gives us the chance to prove ourselves, to build, to create, to lead. That's why America is great. We have the freedom to choose our path. Boy, so if people make bad choices, does that mean God isn't responsible for what happens? Trump. Ethan, let me tell you something. You're very smart. You should think about running for office someday. Listen, God gives us the tools, the wisdom, and the opportunity. But what we do with it, that's up to us. Some leaders make mistakes, big mistakes. But that's why strong leadership is so important. That's why we need people who believe, who have faith, who love this country, and want to make things better. And let me tell you, we're going to make things better. We really are. Boy, but what about when bad things happen that aren't because of people's choices, like natural disasters, diseases, or accidents? Does God let those happen too? Trump. That's a very interesting point, Ethan, and I appreciate you asking it. You know, sometimes things happen that we don't understand. Life can be tough, but I believe God has a plan, a big plan, bigger than any of us can see. Sometimes challenges make us stronger. Sometimes they bring people together. And sometimes they teach us important lessons. America has faced a lot of challenges, but we always come back stronger, better. That's what faith is about, believing even when things don't seem fair. Boy, so you think everything happens for a reason? Trump. I think a lot of things happen for a reason, yes. And sometimes we don't know that reason right away. But I also think it's about how we respond. Do we give up? Or do we work harder? Do we come together? Or do we let things divide us? That's why America is so great. Because we don't back down. We push forward. We fight. We win. And let me tell you, Ethan, you seem like a winner to me. Boy, thanks, Mr. Trump. I still have a lot to think about. Trump. That's good. Thinking is good. Asking questions is good. Stay strong, keep believing, and remember, America is a great country. And with people like you, Ethan, it's only going to get better. Boy. But Mr. Trump, what if some people lose faith? What if they feel like God isn't listening to them? Trump. Ethan, that's a very real concern. A lot of people feel that way sometimes. Life isn't always easy. It throws challenges at you. Big ones, tough ones. But you know what? That's when faith matters most. When things are hard, when you don't have all the answers, you have to believe. You have to keep going. That's what winners do. That's what America does. Boy, But what if they just can't? Trump. Then we help them. That's what strong leaders do. That's what good people do. We lift each other up. We remind people that they're not alone. That's why faith, family, and community are so important. America was built on these values. When people feel lost, we have to bring them back, make them feel strong again. Boy, so you think we should always help others, no matter what? Trump. Absolutely. And let me tell you, Ethan, when America is strong, we help more people than anyone. We bring hope. We bring opportunity. That's what leadership is all about. That's why I talk about making this country great. Not just for some, but for everyone. Because when America wins, everybody wins. Boy, I think I understand. Thank you, Mr. Trump. Today, Trump. Anytime, Ethan. You've got a good head on your shoulders. Keep asking questions, keep believing, and remember, great things are ahead. We're going to do incredible things. You'll see. Boy, Mr. Trump, do you think God has a special plan for America? Trump. Ethan, let me tell you, absolutely. America is a special place. There's never been anything like it in the history of the world. We were founded on faith, freedom, and the idea that every person has the right to make their own future. Some people forget that, but it's true. I believe God has blessed this country. We've done incredible things, and we're going to do even more. Boy, but what if America makes mistakes? What if we go down the wrong path? Trump, every country makes mistakes. Every person makes mistakes. But here's the thing. America always comes back. We learn, we grow, we get better. That's what makes us different. And with the right leadership, the right people who believe in this country, we will always be the greatest nation on earth. No question about it. Boy, so you think God wants America to be the best? Trump. I think God wants us to do our best, to be strong, to help others, to protect freedom. And when America is strong, the whole world is better. That's why it's so important to have leaders who love this country, who believe in its values, and who fight every day to keep it great. Boy, do you think I could be a leader one day? Trump. Ethan, let me tell you, you've got what it takes. You ask smart questions, you care about people, and you believe in something bigger than yourself. That's what makes a great leader. Stay strong, work hard, and never give up. And, who knows, maybe one day I'll be shaking your hand in the Oval Office. Boy, that would be amazing. Trump. It would be. And let me tell you, Ethan, you'd do a fantastic job. Keep believing, keep dreaming, and remember, the best is yet to come. Boy, Mr. Trump, what do you think makes someone a great leader? Trump. Ethan, that's a great question. A fantastic question. You know, a lot of people talk about leadership, but not everyone understands it. A great leader has to be strong. They have to be smart. But most importantly, they have to care about the people they lead. You can't just think about yourself. You have to think about your country, your community, your family. A real leader puts others first. Boy, but how do you know if you're ready to be a leader? Trump. You know, nobody ever feels 100% ready. The best leaders step up when they're needed. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They see a problem, and they say, I'm going to fix this. That's what I did. That's what great leaders throughout history have done. They don't back down. They don't quit. They fight for what's right. Boy, but what if you're scared? Trump. Ethan, everybody gets scared. Even the strongest people in the world feel fear sometimes. But courage isn't about never being scared. It's about pushing forward anyway. A leader stands tall, even when things are tough, even when people doubt them, even when they face challenges. That's what makes America great. We don't back down. We stand up. We fight. And we win. Boy, so you think I should always stand up for what I believe in? Trump. Absolutely. Always. If you believe in something, really believe in it, you fight for it. You don't let people push you around. You don't let them tell you what you can and can't do. You work hard, you stay strong, and you never, ever give up. That's how you make a difference. That's how you change the world. Boy, I think I understand now. Thank you, Mr. Trump. Trump. Anytime, Ethan. You've got a bright future ahead of you. Stay strong, keep asking questions, and never stop believing in yourself. Because, let me tell you, you're going to do great things. Believe me, boy. Mr. Trump, do you think the world will ever be perfect? Like, no wars, no suffering, just peace? Trump. Ethan, that's a big question. A lot of people dream about a perfect world, and wouldn't that be something? Fantastic, really. But the truth is, the world has never been perfect, and it probably never will be. There will always be challenges. There will always be people who make bad choices. But that doesn't mean we stop trying to make things better. A great country, great leader. They don't give up just because something is hard. Boy, so, if the world can't be perfect, what should we do? Trump. We work. We build. We protect the things that matter. Our families, our freedoms, our country. We don't sit around hoping for things to magically get better. We make them better. That's why leadership is so important. That's why strong countries, strong values, and strong people make a difference. If America is strong, the world is safer. When we lead, things improve. Boy, but what about people who don't have power? What if they want to help but don't know how? Trump. Everyone has power, Ethan. Maybe not in the way you think. Not everybody is president. Not everybody runs a big company. But every single person can make a difference. How? By standing up for what's right, by helping their neighbors, by working hard, believing in themselves, and never quitting. America was built by people who refused to give up. You don't need to be the biggest or the strongest. You just need to have heart, courage, and a belief in something greater. Boy, I think I get it. It's not about making the world perfect. It's about doing our best, right? Trump. Exactly. That's it. Ethan, you're a smart kid. Very smart. That's what it's all about. Doing our best, making things better step by step. And if enough people do that, if enough people believe in what's right, who knows? Maybe we get pretty close to perfect. But we don't stop. We keep going. We keep winning. Boy, thanks, Mr. Trump. You've given me a lot to think about. Trump. That's good, Ethan. Thinking is important. But even more important, doing. Go out there, work hard, believe in yourself, and never stop trying to make a difference. And trust me, you're going to do incredible things. You'll see. Boy, Mr. Trump, if you could change one thing about the world right now, what would it be? Trump. Ethan, that's a great question. So many things could be better. So many. But if I had to pick one, I'd say leadership. Strong, smart, and fearless leadership. You see, when you have the right people in charge, people who love their country, who care about their people, who make smart decisions, everything else starts to improve. Countries become safer, economies grow, families do better. But weak leadership? That's when things go wrong. That's when you see problems, disasters, and bad decisions. So, if I could change one thing, I'd make sure we have the strongest leadership possible, here in America and around the world. Boy, but what makes a leader strong? Is it just about making tough decisions? Trump. Tough decisions are a big part of it, absolutely. But it's also about vision. You have to see the bigger picture. You have to know where you want to go and how to get there. A strong leader doesn't just react to problems. They get ahead of them. They inspire people, bring them together, and make things happen. That's why America has been so successful. We've had leaders who weren't afraid to stand up, take risks, and fight for what's right. Boy. But sometimes people don't agree on what's right. What happens then? Trump. That's true. People don't always agree. In fact, sometimes they fight like crazy. But a strong leader listens, learns, and then makes the best decision. You can't please everyone. If you try, you'll end up doing nothing. And let me tell you, that's a big problem today. Too many leaders are afraid to make decisions because they don't want to upset people. But real leadership? It's about doing what's best, even when it's hard. Even when some people don't like it. Boy, so you think being a leader means taking risks? Trump, 100%. The biggest risks lead to the biggest rewards. That's true in business, in politics, in life. If you want to do great things, you have to be bold. You have to be confident. You have to believe in yourself. That's how America became the greatest country in the world. Because we weren't afraid to take risks, to push forward, to win. Boy, I think I understand now. It's not just about being in charge. It's about knowing what's right and making it happen, even if it's hard. Trump. That's exactly right, Ethan. And let me tell you, you've got the mindset of a leader. You're asking great questions, you're thinking big, and that's what we need. People who believe, who stand strong, who never back down. Keep going, keep learning, and one day, who knows, maybe I'll be calling you Mr. President. Boy, wow, that would be amazing. Trump. It would be. And you'd do a fantastic job, believe me. Keep believing in yourself, Ethan. The future belongs to people like you. And trust me, the best is yet to come. Boy, Mr. Trump, do you ever regret any decisions you've made as a leader? Trump. Ethan, that's an interesting question. You know, when you're a leader, especially a big leader, making big decisions, you're always going to have people second-guessing you. Hindsight is easy, but when you're in the moment, making tough calls, you have to go with your instincts, your knowledge, and what you truly believe is best. Boy, but what if you make the wrong choice? Trump. It happens. Even the greatest leaders make mistakes. But the key is, you don't dwell on it. You learn, you adjust, and you move forward. Too many people get stuck in the past, worrying about what they could have done differently. That's not how winners operate. Winners keep moving. They take responsibility, they fix problems, and they come back stronger. That's what I've always done. Boy. So you never let mistakes stop you? Trump. Never. And that's something you should remember, Ethan. Everybody faces setbacks. Everybody. But strong people, strong leaders, they don't let failure define them. They use it as motivation. They say, okay, that didn't work. What's next? How do we win? And then they go out and make it happen. That's how America became great. That's how people become great. Boy, I guess that's a good way to look at it. But what if people don't believe in you? What if they say, you can't do it? Trump. Oh, believe me, Ethan, I know exactly what that's like. A lot of people doubted me. A lot of people told me I couldn't do certain things. But you know what? I proved them wrong. And that's what you have to do. Never let other people tell you what you can or can't achieve. If you believe in yourself, if you work hard, if you refuse to quit, you can do anything. Boy, so you think anyone can be successful if they just don't give up? Trump. 100%. Success isn't about where you start. It's about how hard you're willing to work. It's about your mindset, your determination. Some of the most successful people in the world started with nothing, but they had the drive, the vision, and the will to win. That's what separates the great from the average. And let me tell you, Ethan, you've got the right mindset. You're thinking like a winner. Boy, thanks, Mr. Trump. I feel like I've learned a lot today. Trump. That's good, Ethan. Learning is important. But remember, doing is even more important. Go out there, work hard, stand up for what you believe in, and never let anyone stop you. Because, trust me, Trump. That's right, Ethan. Believe it. Because if you do, nothing can stop you. Keep asking big questions, keep thinking big, and most importantly, never give up. You've got a bright future ahead, and I have no doubt you're going to do great things. Boy, thank you, Mr. Trump. This has been amazing. Trump. Anytime, Ethan. And remember, always aim high, always stay strong, and always believe in yourself. The best is yet to come. The two shake hands and Ethan walks away, inspired and determined to make a difference in the world.